Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. Gabe Orapollo here, Director of Trading Experience. So, for those of you that do not know me, my name is Gabe Orapollo, the Director of Trading Experience. And for those of you that do know me, congratulations on joining me for yet another day of the pit. And so, if you're wondering how you've gotten here, it's very easy. You're a member to either Project M&S or, excuse me, Project Next, Series Club, or Alpha AI. Those are the three main products that I've been trading with. That I'm here to go over my strategies, how I've been using them, and how I've been taking advantage of the market, and not to mention game plan as well. I've been actively trading game plan. Had a nice monster winner that you can see posted on the screen on the put zones yesterday. We had the heat zones on game plan yesterday, which the put zone yesterday melted away, and I was able to walk away with a cool $1,680 in a matter of 3 minutes. Those options, though, however, did go from $12 all the way up to $132 an option contract. Which would have meant I would have been up from $1,200 almost to $13,000 per contract, which was a little bit to swallow. However, when you make money on a day like yesterday, you got to learn to walk away and be happy with it and not to get back in. So that's one thing you got to learn. So a couple of things I really wanted to go over today. So for members of Series Club, give me a thumbs up if you're a member of Series Club so I know how many of you I'm actively talking to. I'm going to pull up some of the other chats because I know that I'm streaming to other chats as well. Mara, are you asking why I want you to give a thumbs up just so I know how many Series Club members I have in here? And how many Alpha AI members do I have in here? Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you're Alpha AI. Good. Okay, so big thing is this week so far we've had some technical issues. However, we were able to close out of ARC with Alpha AI. We were able to get out of our ARC trade. Some of you may have gotten in. I didn't fill at 25 cents. I filled, I think, at 28 cents. I was able to exit at 41 cents on most of my contracts. I did sell one at 37 cents for about 33% gain, and then exited the other two at 41 cents. For that, you never filled at 25 cents. Yeah, so I did stretch it, David. So I look at it this way. I'm not going to stretch it over $2. Take it for what it's worth. I will push it to get that option fill. If it's $2, $3, I won't push it if it jumps all the way up to 35 cents, though. But I was able to walk away. I think my highest was 41%, 42% when it closed at 41 cents. So, because it was 13 over 27. So that is a little bit less than 50% return. So on ARC, I was able to walk away with one option contract closed at 31%, and then two option contracts closed at probably right around 45% on that Alpha AI trade. So I was very happy with that. We haven't been able to see many signals. We've had some technical difficulties. So I know it's frustrating, but things like this will happen, especially with servers and such. Just be patient, wait on the trades. Wait for the service to come back around. The trades will come back around and we'll continue to have success. Now, on days like today and days like yesterday, where we're trading on these down days, if some of you are wondering, what can I do if, for example, I can't trade because I don't have my service. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys trade on your own. Do any of you guys outside of the services, do you guys make trades on your own? Okay. That was my dog who thinks he's big and he's not really big. Okay, so Shane, you make trades on your own. So on a day like yesterday, one thing that we can do is when we see the market start to drop like that, we can buy end of week call options on the SQQ. So that's something that we can do because they're relatively cheap. They're not going to be super expensive to where we can go and buy some call options on the SQQs, especially when we find a rebound. So, I mean, and Garrett hit the nail on the head. I don't know how many of you have been tuning into Garrett's sessions. I know I have. Garrett called what was going to happen today. He literally said, we're going to have an area of resistance right around 7,400, between 73.95 and 7,400. It will be an area of resistance. And once we hit that right around 10:30, we're going to get smacked right back down. And sure enough, we got up to there. I think it was around 10:45. We hit 73.97, maybe even 74.02. And then it couldn't hold, and it came right back crashing down to earth, dropped 92 points below. It dropped 92 points below, and we came down to 72.93. So Garrett hit the nail on the head. So SQQs are a great way to trade weeks like this, buying calls on them, and they're relatively cheap. So you can buy the 12 SQQs, which let's look at some right now. What are the S? It's at 45.59 right now. So you can get the 46s tomorrow at $1.34. You can get the 45s and a half for $1.50. And they have some good implied volatility with them too. So that's something you can look at to take advantage of tomorrow. Now, if you want to look, you can look all this information up on your own as well. But the SQQ, the last day, has been moving about 3 points a day. So the odds that it can get up to 45.50 relatively quick is already there. And so it's definitely something to look at. So when I'm trading the market on days like yesterday, I'm looking at SQQs. So to be fully transparent, letting you guys know, I am already in the 45s. We're already there. So I'm sitting pretty. I've already exited. I've bought 3 contracts. I've exited 1. I have 2 sitting there. I'll ride them out until Friday. So just keep that in mind. But I do think the SQQs, typically when you have a down day on Wednesday, we're going to have a down day the rest of the week. So I would be willing to bet if we go up tomorrow as a rebound day, because we've had back-to-back down days, we might rebound tomorrow before SpaceX. I wouldn't be shocked if SQQs continue to go higher, but just something to look forward to. Or if we have another down day before SpaceX, I could be exiting tomorrow with this coming to a relatively high return already. Yes, yeah, David. So yeah, I would look at SQQs tomorrow morning, and you don't want to chase them. So we have the SpaceX IPO really going to be driving the market, I believe. So I think that is something that is really going to push the market higher. However, typically when we have a down day on Wednesday, we've always been followed up by a down week. So I do think the SQQs will push higher because it is, I think it's triple leveraged. I believe they're a triple leveraged ETF, right? Yeah, it's an inverse. Yeah. So I do think that we can continue to go higher with that. It did open up today at 43. So it went $2.30 up today. So you might even be able to get in tomorrow, wait to see what tomorrow yields. And maybe the 47s would look at something to get into. But the SQQs are a great way to trade when we have these down days in the market where it's pretty calm on the expensive side of the trades. And you can typically find good trades in there to take advantage of on the weekly option side of things. But back to the Series Club. Now I have, how many Series Club members? I think I saw about at least 6 in the chat. Make sure you're active in the chat so I know how many that I'm talking to, because I do like to get personalized with you to kind of help you out, to let you know how our trades are going, because we do have currently 1, 2, let me get into the track record real quick. We do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 open trades currently. I do not have 7 open trades, to be fully transparent. I do have, I'm already out of CPNG. I do have Al, Hog, Sound, DKNG. We did get into that today. You did say that. You did a spread, Andrew. Okay. Huh. Okay. So Hog currently up. That position's currently up about 23%. Sound is down 23%, but we have over a year and a half on that position, so I'm not too worried about that. We did see it squeeze already this year to where it was up 45%. Some of you were able to take advantage of it and get out of it. Yeah, I saw that, Andrew. I saw that it was up. Was it up? It was up yesterday, $3, and today it was up another $2. I think it was up 10% in the last 2 days, right? Okay. So, and in Series Club, we've been able to find these trades that have been accelerated trades. We've been able to find the long-term positions as well. So once we get Sybil back up and running and she stops running amok, and has her attitude readjusted so that she can start running correctly again, we'll be able to find more of these positions to take advantage of. But just to reiterate, we closed out on IoT for 47% in 41 days. SG, 4 days for 23%. Mara was a nice win for 32%. We got out of play for 37%, and CNH. So just keep in mind that we were able to take advantage of that on those trades with Series Club. So when we're relax, Gunner, when we're in between days, when we have down days like this, and we are not able to find trades because we have a technical difficulty like that, if you are capable and you want to trade on your own, look to the SQQs. You can look and find through the free services that OptionPit has available. You can follow Garrett's free that Garrett does every morning. He literally pointed out today, he's like, we're going to have a bounce between these Bollinger Bands. Once it hits here, it will drop. It will drop. And it was spot on. I think it was off by maybe 3 or 4 minutes. But it literally came up to 74.02 and then came all the way back down to 72.93. So if you have the availability to, you can take advantage of that. Now, since I know that some of you maybe don't really know much about me, I kind of wanted to open up the floor to see what you wanted to get from me, what you wanted to learn about myself, how I trade, so that it can help you understand the reason why I trade that way. So that you can learn a little bit more about me. Because I can tell you that I've blown up my account more than once. That's definitely something that I've done before. When I say blown it up, I've completely lost it and had to rebuild and start all over again, because I just didn't want to wait. I wanted to bet it all on one trade and go from there. And then I kind of found a home with a lot of the guys from OptionPit, learning better strategies, to be completely honest. But so if you guys have any questions, please get them to me. I would love to answer them here live on the session with you all. It can be personal, whatever it may be. No, we got knocked out in the regional semifinals. No, we are no longer we are no longer in it. It was sad, but it is what it is. I coached 3 other teams, so how do I manage my time being so busy? That's a great question. So for some of you that don't know, I run my own business. I run a waste management company. So this is a trucker's hat, not just a trucker's hat by the fact that it's a snapback, but by the fact that it is by Peterbilt Trucks, which their trucks cost my company to get custom made dump trucks and roll off trucks is anywhere from 17 to $24 million per truck. And I just bought 40 trucks this year. But I find to trade certain services, I have to find them that meet my schedule. So, for example, Game Plan meets my schedule because it allows me to trade from 9:30 to 10 a.m. M&S Project Next meets my schedule because I'm exiting those trades from 9:30 to 10 a.m. Series Club, it's a little bit longer term buy and hold to where I can enter a trade. I don't have to monitor it and sit by it. And I get the active ding from Sybil. And same thing with Alpha AI with the scanner. It tells me when to get in, when to get out. And when I'm sitting in, to be honest, when I'm sitting in my office and I don't have any more bids to go through, whatever it may be, I'm going through the scanners and kind of looking at what else I can do. So I actually, when I put the sound trade on with Series Club, I put the sound trade on, we got into it. I then went and looked it up because I saw it earlier in Alpha AI and it hit the Alpha AI scanner. And then Mark came out with the Alpha AI trade about 5 minutes later. But I like to kind of just piecemeal it, if you will, and really just work at my own pace. I know the dollar amount that I want per day to make to be happy, if you will, for retirement. So that's kind of how I look at it. Some days are better than others. Some days I don't make a trade at all because I don't have the time, and that's good too. So it just kind of comes down to the territory of if I have the time to trade, then it's great. And sometimes I'm driving around where I might not make a trade. I might exit a trade because I can do that, but that's what it comes down to. Oh, yeah. Anybody have any other questions? Another good weekly option to look at for tomorrow is IBIT puts, $35 puts. It's been hovering right around 35. It's been as low as 33.62 this week. I do think that we're due for a drop in Bitcoin as it continues to hover right around 61.50. Do I sit on my hands when big economic news is not? I don't let big economic news really push away that I'm going to trade, except on my day trades. So, like for example, on Game Plan, or if I'm going to be doing a day trade, I'll wait for CPI data. Or if there's going to be a Fed talk, I stay away. I've gotten too many times. I've literally made a trade right at 10:45 or 11 o'clock right before they speak, and I've gotten absolutely torched. So I typically will, all my other trades, I'll let them sit, and I'm fine with that because they usually come back to normal within 24 hours. But on a day trade, I will sit back and I will kind of stay away and not make a trade, if that makes sense. So on my longer term buy and hold trades, I'm fine with. But my day trades, I will not be making a trade during that time. Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of how I feel with who's going to want to own SPCX or who's going to want to own Bitcoin after SpaceX. Do you have any other questions from the chat? Alrighty, so if you remember, I will be here every Wednesday at 4:30, going over the week of trades prior between Alpha AI, Series Club, next, and then game plan. We'll be going over different strategies I'll be able to implement. I'll be going on what I've been doing outside of that, how I take advantage of that. So if you're interested in that and continuing to want to learn, tune in. If not, then don't tune in. If you're looking for different trade ideas for the next day, remember we're going to look to buy calls on the SQQ tomorrow. You can look at the 45.5s for $1.50 currently, or IBIT $35 puts for tomorrow as well. You should be able to get them for 52 cents right now. So those are what you should be looking at. Feel free, if you want to take advantage of them, go for it. If not, then don't. But look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day, and everybody take care. Happy trading.